Welcome back, guys. Today we're doing a 1970 Skyline 2000 GT. This is kind of a fun car. Painted it in the Hemi orange. I don't know, kind of thought it looked good that way. And it screamed Fanta to me for some reason. So I kind of went with that kind of decal setup. Very cool car. Very cool car. Little loose in the rear. She does like to kick out a little bit, but a very fun car. But I've noticed if you overdo the horsepower on these things, they tend to be a little sloppy and a little hard to control, a little hard to handle. I really actually like keeping the cars like a little lower power, because then they're not quite so uncontrollable. You know, I like to be able to rein it in if the ass end kicks out a little bit or something unexpected happens like that right there. So we're in third gear, and so easy to whip that rear end out, but it's also controllable. So that's what makes it a lot of fun. You know, like a really fun car to drive is if you do kick that rear out, it is quite controllable. It's not like it's impossible to bring together. So let's go ahead and take a look at the setup. It's not even quite 600 performance points. It's actually under. We're at 577, 580, I believe. So let's go ahead and jump back here into the menu so you can take a look at what we got set up for this 70 Skyline. So it's comparable to the fastback version, which I believe is 73. So here's what it is: 2000 GTR 1970. I kept it naturally aspirated. I didn't really want to put a turbo on it, and it's only got 266 horses, which is relatively pretty low, but 1989 pounds. That's pretty awesome. So we did, of course, the softer sports tires. We did a height adjustable suspension, dropped it down to 117. Body anti-roll is the same. 36, 46, 205, 11. We did a manual transmission, which honestly in this game, if you're not driving with a manual, you're missing out. It's so much more fun. And with this car, I also did a one-way limited slip differential, just because these older cars can really benefit from that. It really keeps them under control. And brake balance controller, as always, 3 to the rear. I think my last video I accidentally said 3 to the front, but it's 3 to the rear. So carbon propeller shaft for the drive shaft and a twin plate clutch, and that pretty much sums it up for this fun little car. Honestly, I would definitely compare it with like the 73 fastback version that they came out with. But that's it for this. This is a fun little car. If you haven't driven it, or if you maxed out the horsepower on these things, like engine swapped it, you're kind of missing out the fun of this car. This car's a lot more fun when it's not overly powerful. It's actually a lot more fun with lower end power. Like I said, I'm under 300 horsepower with this thing, and it's just a lot of fun to drive. And a lot of cars in this game, if you obviously can very easily max out the horsepower of these things, and I think it takes away from the joy of it, because you're really not experiencing the handling characteristics or the quirks of the car when you max it out with all the parts and all that. And then you're not really going to be able to drive it on very many races anyway. So I think it's a lot more fun to keep it at lower horsepower. But anyway, hope you guys liked it. Keep watching. I'll keep making them. Like I said, when I got time, I like to mess with these cars and do fun little videos on them and show you what I did with them. And I don't always like to max them out. I don't think they're as fun when they're maxed out. But anyway, I hope you guys liked it and hope you liked the setup. Let me know what you would do differently. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.